If government spending was the answer to our problems, we ought to be in darn good shape right now, don't you think?
Soviet Union.
Well, let me say that in spite of the glimmers of hope that our president has been talking about, our economy is in real trouble. Now, the answer for our economic troubles, and I think we need to be realistic about this, they are significant. We got some tough road ahead. The answer is not $800 billion written on a check for money pulled out of the air. Well, there's a good half I'd love to get rid of, let me tell you that. The answer is, if you want a healthy economy, you have to have profitable business. When businesses are profitable, they make money. They make profit, and guess what the government does to that profit? Tax it. Now, hang on. They tax it, and that generates revenue for the Treasury. They also grow. The business grows, and when they grow, they create jobs. And when people have jobs, they make money, and unfortunately the government will be back to tax that. But there are two things that happen here. Number one, people have jobs and they make money. Number two, the government has revenue. If I write a check for $800 billion out of thin air, how much revenue have I gotten? Zero. And you don't have jobs and you don't make money. That's the problem. If we want to have economic stimulus, what we need is not tax increases. Tax cuts is what we need. I want to encourage every one of you today that having this Tea Party on the day when we pay our taxes, that is the issue, taxes. Now, here's the question for all of you. And I saw a little gal down here that had a sign that said, "I'm 18 and I have no future." Folks, that's a sad truth. You know what? For those of us who are over 18 and have been at this for a while, if you haven't been working as hard as you can, you need to start today. And you need to commit yourself to the fact nobody's asking you to stand in front of a cannon. Nobody's asking you to be walking around in the snow with bleeding feet like George Washington's soldiers were. You just got to get engaged. You got to work hard to make sure that that half of Congress that this gal doesn't like out here, that they get traded out for people who will do the right thing and give this 18-year-old gal a future by lowering her taxes, giving her smaller government, giving her more freedom, and giving her more personal responsibility. Stay in the fight. God bless you all.
Thank you, Representative Sali. Russ, if you could come, we have just... And our Constitution. And the Declaration says that not only are these inalienable rights, but that our government derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. That's you, and that's me. So they get their authority from our consent. Now, we've got several legislators that are here today. We've got some that are kind of across the street. We want to be sure that they hear the voice and the will of the people. You and I, we are the governed. They govern with our consent.